implementation with the development and non-development. So please try to see that. Apart from that, from our side, we as a startup, KKR Gen AI Innovations in Atlanta, Alpharetta. So it's been like 1.5 year we started here and we are running these programs. So we conducted almost 4 batches successfully, and we almost like 1,000 plus people got trained from us. And we also conducted 350 plus hours recorded sessions across the concepts, boot camps, product development, project discussions. There are many topics like latest trending and jobs related videos. So we almost like conducted 300 plus hours, and we have our own Zoom cloud where we stored. So these recordings access we will be giving to our regular batch students, whoever is enrolled with us. Just to like let you all know that we have like whoever is joined, we give like 100 plus hours recorded access in pre-year, so that they can listen and come to our live classes. So yeah, this is what try to join the YouTube and listen this October boot camp so that you'll get some idea. And this is the plan we executed last 1 month. It's almost like we started in October 1st, and then now we are ending like tomorrow is the end of the program. So we conducted 20 plus hours, on different concepts and different projects. So this is what the like 10 sessions we conducted, 5 weekends, 5 into 2, 10 sessions we conducted, almost 20 plus hours we conducted. 15 plus hours we already uploaded into YouTube. Try to see that if you like. The same concept will be repeated in the regular class, but different projects and different frameworks. So like I said, like we almost designed 50 plus projects and use cases across the AI tools and AI frameworks, across the AI concepts, and we uploaded into our GitHub. Batch wise, we uploaded the GitHub material and code snippets, everything we have, projects we have. Whatever we explain, like 5 to 10 projects or the regular batch or the classes, the same will be available in the GitHub. You can try to clone it and practice. And you can also, if you have more time, you can also access the remaining projects one by one, concept wise. We can practice and come up with your queries, and we will try to help you all. So yeah, so session 1 we conducted on AI agents and one project on LangChain. Again, session 2 we conduct on another project on LangChain with AI agents and related concepts. Session 3 we conducted on LangGraph theory and one project, 1.5 hour, one project end-to-end explanation. Session 4 we conducted on advanced LangGraph with multi-agent concepts, end-to-end theory and practical implementation. Almost 3 hours we conducted on second week of Sunday. And then third week we conducted on few no-code tools, Crew AI, N8N, Notion AI. There are multiple tools we discussed, almost like 6 hours of time on third week. So fourth week we conducted 2 projects on MCP with theory and practical end-to-end projects. This is again a 5 to 6 hours explanation. We did it over the fourth weekend. And fifth weekend, we are going to discuss today about these few tools, like 4 to 5 tools we discussed today and tomorrow. Please try to see, attend without you miss. Okay. And today we are going to discuss about basic concepts of AI agents, how these are evolving, and one project on N8N. And we also going to discuss about Notion AI, project management tools and all. So yeah, we are going to spend next 2 hours. Please try to be available and listen. We'll be providing these recordings again through links or in our WhatsApp community, and we will upload maybe after 3 to 4 days. We'll upload into YouTube as well. So this is the plan we executed in this October month. I would recommend everyone to, access the YouTube, subscribe to our YouTube. In the chart bot, you can see that our links will be provided. Yeah, try to see if you have any queries. If you are in USA, try to come and meet me. If you are not in USA, maybe reach us, offline. We will try to. So we have proper course plan as well, like week wise, what we teach, basic Python concept to basic chatbots, basic LLMs to we go with the advanced level. We teach like 15 to 20 data science algorithms, starting from machine learning, NLP, deep learning, all kinds of like Gen AI foundation related algorithms, supervised, unsupervised algorithms. We teach cloud AI components, Azure, OpenAI, Amazon Bedrock, Google Vertex AI, and we also teach no code, tools implementation using cloud and without cloud. So all these like as part of our agenda. So we will share with this plan, and we also teach prompt engineering. We also teach AI agents. We teach 8 to 10 projects on a agentic framework. So all these like we execute as per the plan. The plan goes up to 100 to 120 hours, which takes like 90 to 100 days from us. So from November 15th, December 15, January 15, February 15. So it go beyond February end, the new batch. So I promise that we continue to teach till February end, um, till we complete all these concepts. So we also teach like some no code related concept, almost 40 to 50 hours along with coder concepts. So we go like a hybrid manner. So every day, in a week we teach 5 to 6 hours. Every Thursday and Friday we teach at night time, 9:30 p.m. EST to 10:30 p.m. EST. Saturday, Sundays, 1.5 hour to 2 hours we teach, 10:30 a.m. EST to 12:30 p.m. EST. So this approach we continue till we complete all these concepts. So yeah, you can meet me in Alpharetta. If you are in Alpharetta, in my office, it is besides Spices Hut. There are people coming and meeting me. So we have like a proper approach, and we did a lot of hard work to implement all these projects and all in last 1 year. Um, and we also successfully implemented 2 3 boot camps in this year. And you can reach me offline, and then I will share you all these materials. We have also a lot of materials. There are like 4 or 5 hours. We also recorded sessions, how we execute this course plan, what kind of projects we teach, all these available in recordings. So we share offline. I recommend everyone to be patient and little not disturb to others in this Zoom webinar. There are like 200 plus people joined, so it should be useful to everyone. So with that, I'm handovering to my today's mentor. Welcome, Nagashekar Master. Please take over and try to execute today's agenda. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. So, 1 minute, let me share my Hope you guys are able to see my screen and then listen to me clearly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So, yeah, thank you guys for joining this weekend. In this weekend, we are once again, if you are from back states, back home, a very good evening. And then if you are from states, a very good morning. So today we are talking about this week, we are talking about no code tools. So uh, everywhere you go, whatever you listen, the hype is around agents, right? So in this next 1.5 hour, I promise you that I am going to teach you how to create agents without writing a single line of code. You don't need to know to write a code and then build agents because we are in AI era. Coding is done by agents. I mean, coding is done by all these LLMs, right? So yeah, with this, please be patient, and then you can ask whatever question you want. I will be looking into the chat actively, guys. I will answer if the question is appropriate. I will definitely gonna answer all your questions in the fly. So with that, as I said, this KKR Gen AI is a startup AI where we teach entire end-to-end AI course, guys. So feel free to join our course. Just 1 minute, I'll not take much. Our approach is a threefold approach where we will talk about foundations. Let's say we will talk about first, let's say if I take about agents, agents is the topic, right? So we'll talk about what are the foundations under the agent. So what is agent? How to create agents. We'll see foundations. Later, we will see practicals. Practicals are nothing but projects. We'll create end-to-end projects. We will deploy this end-to-end project into cloud. We will give you can give these URLs to other people as well. So this, and then third one is research. So this is kind of, we can give you some research ideas or enhancements, but this is not guaranteed. So our core foundations at KKR Gen AI is that we teach foundations or basics first. Later, we will teach practicals, which is projects. We will create end-to-end projects. And then research will see what are the advancements that we are coming into the current topic. Let's say if I say about agents, the current advancements in agents are A to A, which is a agent to agent protocol. We will talk about what is MCP, and then we'll talk about more and more advancements in agent. Okay, and then we'll give what is research going on, what is the research trend in agents. Okay, this is our threefold approach. So yeah, with that, I'm not gonna shoot you with our agent, our KKR's vision, but if you consider, please feel free to join from November 15. So let's dive back into our agentic AI, guys. So wherever you go, wherever you listen today, people were talking about agents, 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 right? What comes to your mind if people are saying agents, right? People are saying, "Hey, it will replace human jobs. It will do so, blah 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 blah," right? So what comes to your mind? I'm asking you the question, guys. It is an open-ended question. What according to you? I mean, you might read somewhere. It's completely fine if you don't know anything, but what is an agent, guys? Come on. What is an agent? What comes to your mind if I say agent? I got just three answers. Come on, guys. Please, whether it is right or wrong, please go ahead. One says workflow, automating manual tasks, repetitive jobs can be done by agents, tourist agent, bank agent, run anonymously, and complete tasks. We can create assistant with tools. Excellent, guys. You guys are on point. Yes, whatever you guys are saying, that's absolutely true. So, AI agents, I mean, there was an era of large language models, right? So you might heard about GPT, right? You might heard about Gemini, you might heard about Claude. So all these are called as language models. So the fundamental research problem that have in 2020 is, guys, so we have entire internet of data, right? And then everyone is talking in English, yes or no? Everyone is talking in English. And then models are not capable of learning English, right? What they did is that in 2020, they sit and then they created, I mean, 2017, we got a paper called Self-Attention. Attention is all you need. That is the paper. And then with that paper, a company called OpenAI, what they have created is they have created something called language model. What is the purpose of this language model is they can understand your English language. So if you see GPT is called LLM, right? What is LLM? LLM stands for large language model. Let's ignore this large term. So what are the two terms are there? The two terms are language model. So what is meant by language model is they can understand your English language. Okay. So, or they can understand your Spanish language. They can understand your English or Telugu language or Hindi language or Tamil or whatever language it is, Spanish, France, whatever language it is. These models are capable of learning that language. So it understands the language. So if you ask question like, "Hey, what is uh, what is India-China relationship in recent times? This is the question that you're asking. Or what is the outcomes of President Trump meeting President Xi? What are the outcomes? That is what recently happened yesterday, right? So you're kind of asking all these questions to the model, and model is kind of understanding the language of what user is asking, and then it is generating the next token at a time. That is what these language models are doing. But the problems with these language models is language models are, it can only understand the information. It cannot execute the task. So you can think of language models as your brain. Okay, brain only gives you the direction, but whole body, right? You have hands, you have legs, so you are kind of doing tasks with the help of hands, right? With the help of legs. So similarly, language models can only understand the language, but they can't perform the tasks for you. So if you go and ask GPT, hey, can you go to my email, and then can you read my all recent emails, and then can you summarize me the findings? It can't do that, because language models bread and butter is to just understand the language. But if you give all the email content to LLM can summarize that. Hope you are understanding the difference, right? So LLM can, if you give 10 emails content to LLM, and then if you ask LLM to summarize, it can summarize it for us. But if you ask LLM to go to my email, look into all emails, and then summarize, it can't summarize because it doesn't have capability to go to my email. That is the drawbacks, or that is the setbacks of these LLMs. So to overcome these setbacks, we have chime in to a concept called AI agents. Okay, so what this AI agents does is that it not only understands your question, but it does some things for you. So if you say, hey, can you, if you are asking, hey, can you go and send me an email to so and so person with so and so content, it will go and perform the task for you. Or if you say, hey, can you transfer $500 from account A to account B via Zelle or via PhonePe, if you are asking to do this task, AI agents can do this task for you. So language models can only understand the language, whatever the question that you are asking, whether it is summarization task, translation task, classification task. Language models can understand your task, and then it can simply give you that. So if you ask to summarize, it can summarize. But on the other hand, AI agents can do the task for you guys. Okay, if you ask to do that anything, it can do the task for you. Okay. So with that short introduction, you understand what exactly an LLM is, and then what exactly an AI agent is, right? So you are seeing this diagram, right? An AI agent or an agent is this, you're seeing a robot kind of thing, right? It is LLM. So because we need an intelligent creature, right? So just like a human, what is intelligent creature in human, guys? Can someone tell me what is the intelligent creature in human? I got one answer from Shiva. Come on, guys. Come on. Two, three, four, five. Yes, brain. Similarly, the for AI agent, the intelligence is coming from language model, because language model understand the language, right? So for AI agents, what are we trying to do is that we are kind of attaching LLM as a brain, and on top of this brain, we need some tools, right? So we are kind of also attaching the tools. So what are tools? Just think of like this, guys. So I'm asking you to do a task, which is new task. Okay, I'm asking you to look into MCP server, create an MCP server from me. What do you do? If I'm giving a task, what do you do, guys? If you don't know this task, what do you do? In traditional approach, what do you do, guys? I'm giving a task for you. Excellent, Ramesh. Ramesh Misala. Processing a task, doing research. Yes, you simply understand the task, and then you don't know how to do the task. So now what do you do is that you simply go to Google and then see how to do the task, right? Similarly, you're asking LLM or you're asking agent to do the task. Yes or no? Now, what this agent does is that if it knows how to do the task, it can do, but if not, it will go and search in the tool. So what do I mean by that is this LLM is given capability of tools like Gmail tool, Google Calendar tool, or YouTube tool, Wikipedia tool. Uh, so you're given all the accesses of all these tools to the agent. Now, if you are asking any question to agent like, hey, can you send money from account A to account B via phone pay? So this is just a simple task, right? So for that, what you need is for this LLM, it need access of phone pay, right? Without phone pay, it can't perform that task. So in the tool list, so it will go and check whether it has phone pay tool or not. If it has that phone pay tool, then what it do is that it will check some things like it will check whether account A is having money or not, account B is in open or not. So it will check some criteria, and then with the help of this tool, what this AI agent will do is AI agent will transfer money from account A to account B. So you can think of these tools as external tools that can be used by this LLM, that can be used by this agent to perform that task. Okay. And then one more critical thing is that you, whenever you are doing a bigger task, what do we need to do is that you need to know what is the what as a human, if you are given a bigger task, what is the great capability that human have is that human can plan. So if there is a bigger task, if there is a bigger story, what do you do is that you break the bigger story into tasks and then you achieve the task, right? So let's say if there is sending a amount from account A to account B via phone pay. So this is a bigger task. And then first task is I need to check whether I have the amount or not. Yes or no, I have the amount in account A or not. I need to check what is the sender's bank account, whether the connection is successful or not. I need to check how much amount to send. And then fourth, so first I need to connect to tool. So I can divide this bigger task into smaller tasks, and then I can do that task, right? Similarly, agent also has some capability like planning. So you can ask agent to think step by step or to break the bigger step into small steps and then do small steps in order to achieve the bigger step. And then agent also has something called a memory where you are kind of giving access to short-term memory and then long-term memory so that it can remember what it is doing. Let's say if there are 4 tasks. So in short-term memory, you can say, hey, I have done first task. Hey, I have done second task. I have done third task. So the short-term memory is kind of not persistent memory, which is used for solving some kind of, I mean, it is used for storing small amount of information. You can think of this as a RAM where it can be vanished after this task is done. And then we also have something called long-term memory, where you kind of store this information to persistent databases. You can use vector databases, you can use SQL databases, you can use whatever database you want, and you can store the task, whatever agent is performing, or if there is company information which you want to store, you can store that in vector databases as well. So with that, a short intro of what exactly an AI agent is. An AI agent is combination of it is amalgamation of many things. It is amalgamation of LLM plus tools plus planning plus memory. Tools are additional uh, resources that we are providing to agent so that it can perform tasks. And then this agents also has a wonderful thing called planning. where it can, based on the given task, it can split the task into smaller tasks, and then it can perform in detail tasks so that it can achieve the bigger goal. Short-term memory and long-term memory are the two individual components. Basically, what they are used is for short-term memory uh, is used for storing the temporary things, and the long-term memory is used for storing the information for long-term over the period of time. So with that, guys, any questions till now on what exactly an AI agent is and what exactly an LLM is, the difference between LLM and an agent? Any question? What you're saying is, if you don't know how to book the tickets online for movies, it does us by giving tools like Book My Ticket. Yes. So if the AI agents are provided with tools like Book My Ticket or Book My Show app, so that what it can does is that, so if you say you are super lazy, you don't want to go into booking platform and then book the tickets, you can simply instruct your agent, hey agent, can you book a ticket for so and so movie and so and so date? What it does is that it will go and create tickets on behalf of you. Can you share some examples of AI agents in use? There are so many examples, guys. I mean, in every industry. So people are kind of creating AI agents. So some examples, yeah, Nova, and in our company itself, we are kind of creating an agent that can automate claim processing. Okay, so if you say what is claim processing is, let's say if you met with an accident, all these insurance companies have so much of information, right? You are kind of asking insurance companies to give me the money, right? And right now, what they are kind of doing is they are using human to do that task. But with the AI agents, you can automate the task where AI agents can kind of give, say, how much amount to dispense based on based on the policy that he is holding. Okay, and you can they are if you want to if a new person want to get into an insurance, what they do is they take something called underwriting. That underwriting can be uh, automated with the help of AI agents. And there are so many pet claims, like pet claims, dental claims, everything can be automated. I'm just talking about only about insurance domain. So there are so many domains like this where you can integrate agents and then agents can do the task. So in telecom industry, you can kind of automate uh, so you kind of automate and then see some use cases like, so after every call you need to see the performance of an agent, right? So you are talking to customer agent, and then customer can give the feedback, right? Saying that yes, customer call went well, customer call doesn't went well. So sometimes customers, even though the agent is giving the proper response, customers are kind of giving negative response based on some tonalities, based on other additional factors, right? So you can create AI agents to uh, kind of look into analysis whether the sentiment whatever user has provided is correct or not. This is one use case where telecom is trying to solve. And then you can create for retail industries as well. Uh, you can create AI agents where it can support multiple customers. Can you tell me the difference between agent and LLM? LLM is just an intelligent creature that cannot do tasks for you. But with the help of AI agents, you can create workforces, guys. Yes, I mean you can phone phone bills through agents. Yeah. So, but I mean, they are very personal agents, right? But on bigger level, you can create software engineer agent. So whatever the task that you are doing, so I can create an agent that can take the requirements from the business. That is an agent, right? Where And then you are kind of right now seeing, right, this there is an author is kind of taking the text into the speech into text, right, where it is kind of converting the text into speech. That is an agent. So there are hundreds and hundreds of agents, guys. You can feel free to look into that, uh, look into online, and then see what are the examples. Okay, so with that introduction to agents, I hope this agent's introduction is very clear. So as I said, agent's brain is the LLM. Without LLM, uh, agent cannot do anything. Okay, the main components of agents are planning agent. So it has the ability to break the complex task into smaller tasks, and then it manages sub goals in order to reflect the main goal. And then there is memory capabilities, there is short-term memory, and then there is long-term memory. In short-term memory, you can store the things, whatever are happening. In long-term memory, you can retain it for long time, infinite time. You can use vector databases. Similarly, you can use NoSQL databases as well. And with respect to tools, as I said, tools are also an important component where the tools can do the tasks, right? Where tools are helping the agents to do their task. So with that introduction, now let's talk about how to build an agent with the help of N8N. So N8N is a tool, guys, where N8N is helping us to create tools with no code. So you don't need to write a single line of code, but uh, you can create agents with the help of tools. Okay. So as I said, N8N is just like a tool. You can access N8N in two ways. One is you can go to n8n.io and then you can click on sign in. And what you can do is you can um, kind of log into N8N. That will look like this. This is one way where in online, what you can do is that you can simply log in, or if you don't want to, the limitation with online is that it is only just 14 days free. Okay, you can't create applications other than 14 days. So it is asking me to upgrade my plan after 14 days. But what you can do is you can also run N8N locally with the help of Docker Desktop. So you can go to you can install Docker Desktop on your Mac or Windows, and then you can go to images. You can go to Docker Hub, and then you can search for N8N. And then you can see the first one with 100 million plus downloads. And then you can download this N8N, and then you can run this. So that once after getting, what you can do is that this N8N is running locally with this port. Okay, so there are two ways, guys. One is online, second one is offline. So in online, you can say n8n.io and then log in. But the drawback is you can only access it for 14 days. So if you want it for long term, if you want to create applications with N8N, you can simply go to Docker Hub, Docker Desktop. You can install. This is just an app, guys. So you can come here, say that Docker Desktop, and then Docker Desktop download. If it is Windows, Mac, and then you can simply download whatever version you have. After downloading, this application interface will look like this. You can come to Docker Hub and then search for N8N, so that we are kind of pulling the N8N image. So once after pulling the N8N image, you need to run it. So if you are running it, it will kind of say you this in green color. Okay, once after having that green color, you can see that this is running in your local with 5678 port. So let me come to 5678 port. This is our application. This is the interface looks like. So there are so many components here. There is workflows component, there is credentials components, there is executions components, right? So you can create N8N application here, guys. So how can you create is that you can click on, if you want to create a new workflow, these are all my previous workflows. But if you want to create a new workflow, guys, how can you create is you can say, click on create workflow. You can simply say, you click on create workflow, and then you can create a new workflow, guys. So before I go into there is something called the templates. So inside this N8N, okay, inside this left side menu, you have something called templates, where you can get an access to all the AI agents which was created by other people. So if you see, there are around 6,622 workflows which was created by different people and then posted them into N8N platform. So if you see, there is trending AI templates. So these are trending AI templates, guys. And then you can see there are so many categories of templates like document ops, IT ops, support. So if you click on that support, there are around 505 support automation tools. So you can say internal wiki, all the support chats. So if you see, this is one created by Nova Nod, and then you can use it for free as well. So you can simply say, I want to. So you can click on use for free, and then you can click on copy. So but there are so many things, right? So you can say import, or I'm just saying I want to copy this template. I want to create a new template, and then I'm kind of pasting it. So that comes, I mean, this is the complex AI agent which was created by so and so company. You are kind of copy pasting it. So the best use of this N8N is that you can not only create your templates, but you can use other templates which are hosted for free. So all these are hosted for free. So if you are building a use case for so and so company, for so and so medium startups, what you can do is you can simply look into others' code and then see there is a legal assistant. Okay, so I want to copy this. So you can say use this and then copy this, and then let me. I don't want to save that, paste this. So this is the legal assistant which was created by someone. So if you come here and then if you see, they are giving us how to use this. So they are giving tutorial steps, and then they are giving how does this work? What is this application is all about? So yeah, this is a very good place, guys. I highly encourage you to look into this N8N workflow and then create this N8N workflow, guys. Okay. And with respect to creating applications, today I have an email agent, or I have so many agents, guys, but let me show you the email agent. Okay. So this is the email agent that I have created for me. What it does is that it will it can send email for me. It will read all the emails that I'm getting to my email, and then what it also does is that mm, it can craft the drafts for me. It can automatically reply the emails. It can label the emails based on whether it is important, whether it is not important. It can do all these tasks for me. Okay. So let's discuss this in detail. Okay. How can we create this? Uh, and then from there we can take it off. Okay. So first time this is an AI agent, right? So I'm just asking, hey, can you create an email to send to my friend? Uh, I'm just giving my alternate email, guys. Okay, I'm just asking. So I'm just asking to create an email to send to my friend with the below content. I'm just saying, hey, send an email, ask Naga to send me legal documents to proceed further. I'm just giving some random text, guys. Okay, let's see whether this is gonna send an email or not. It is saying that is done. So let's see whether this has done it or not. Let's refresh this. Is Let's run this one more time. I'm not sure. News and anyway. Oh, it is not sending. It is just giving the body here. Just can you send me an email to nagashet.mary@gmail.com asking him to send documents ASAP. Yeah. Now it sends an email, guys. So you see this send email node is triggered. So here I mean LLM got confused because we are kind of asking only to create an email. It is not sending somehow. But let's see whether this is a successful atom or not. Yeah, I got an email from my other email saying that, hey, dear Nag, I hope this message finds you good. Can you send me the documents as soon as possible? It's quite urgent. Thank you so much for your prompt attention to this matter. I'm just, whatever the content is there, it is just giving me that, okay? Let's go here and then see how this is built, okay? So this is built with the help. Is this recording shared? Yes, recordings will be shared. Yes. So yeah, it's not asking a question, guys. So I mean, this is just an agent, right? So you're here, I'm kind of asking a question and then it is doing a task. But in real time, how can you use this agent is, so this is here I am triggering it, right? Instead, we can auto trigger this as well. So let me show you one email automation thing. So here what I did in my previous case is I am chatting and then I am triggering this my agent, right? Instead, what I can also do is that instead of me triggering, let's say if I get an email, okay, if I get a new email, what it can do is it can automatically trigger that. I mean, this agent will automatically it can automatically trigger, and then what it can do is it can execute the task for us. Okay, let's say you have a small, medium company, startup company, where you are kind of selling all e-commerce portals, and then you are getting hundreds and hundreds of emails. So then what you can do is you can create a nice agent like this. Whenever a new email comes, okay, this Gmail triggers whenever any new email comes. Okay, whenever new email comes, what you can do is you can classify the email like whether it is based on the content. This is here we are using LLM, right? Here I am using 4O model. So you can also simply use email classifier and then classify what kind of email it is, whether user is asking about tracking details or user is asking about any questions related to account. So you can classify the account, and based on the account, what you can do is you can send reply back. You can automatically send without human intervention. So if it is simply asking about tracking information, so you can create a tracking tool based on the customer information. You can get the tracking information and then you can automatically send the customer response for this so and so specific question. And then similarly, I mean, if there is any things like tax, or if some other person is saying, then you can connect it to other database, and then based on other response, let's say if your TA is asking for the sales or financial bills, anything like that, you can connect to other database, and then you can send responses uh, by connecting to other database. So what I'm kind of saying is that here you can automate all the emails that whatever you are getting by connecting to different data sources. So you can connect this entire AI agent with the different sources, so that this AI agent will look into that different sources and then get the information for you. Okay, let's see the other agent, whatever I have created. So this is another agent where we can automate entire Google Calendar, guys. So here I'm asking. So here so this in N8N we have different nodes. One is called trigger node. So trigger node. So here we have, right. This is chat trigger node. Previously, we have seen something called Gmail trigger node. So what is the purpose of this trigger nodes is, this trigger nodes enables the AI agents to perform the task. So whenever I send a message, this agent is triggered. So in previous case, whenever we get a new email, this agent is triggered. So these triggers are kind of used for triggering the AI agents. Okay, these AI agents can be triggered. You can schedule the trigger as well. So whenever daily at 10 a.m. you could trigger this. So there are many types of triggers in N8N. Let me show you that, guys. So I'm not going into all these things, but with respect to nodes, as I said, there are so many types of nodes. There is trigger node, there is action nodes, there is transformation node, and then there is logic nodes. So what are trigger nodes? Trigger nodes are the nodes which we are seeing right now, right? On chat is one thing where you are chatting, right? You are asking a question. So based on that question, AI agent is triggered. We can schedule, or you can run manually, and then you can trigger the agent. You can schedule on 10 o'clock every day. What we can do is we can schedule an AI agent. It can run at 10 a.m. on event, just like a trigger event, like Gmail event, Google. I mean, let's say if I'm having a sheet, if a new record is added, let's say if I have a database, a new order comes, then what I can do is I can trigger my agent. So these trigger agents are helpful for triggering my N8N applications. Okay. So here what I'm trying to do is, so I mean, is it node or an agent? So here if you see each and everything, so this is node. So this is node. Okay. But the entire thing is called as agent. Okay, this is trigger agent. This is action agent. Sorry, action node. So this is trigger node. This is action node, and the entire thing is called as agent, where we are kind of automating the entire workflow. When an agent got confused between create and send, does N8N modifies in such a way that it can create is same, or is yeah, we can do that. I mean, uh we can modify the behavior. So here whenever we are creating an agent, here we are kind of giving what to do. So if you see, this is the prompt that we are giving, saying that hey, you are a calendar agent, your responsibility is to create, get, delete, and then see, it is whenever it is saying create, because this is uh, creating a some of the calendar or sending a calendar invite, right? It can do that for us. But yeah, I mean, if you change this prompt, it can be possible, Mr. Vinod. Yes, it can be done. So let's kind of execute this. So I'm saying, hey, can you send me? Can you block my calendar? Block my calendar from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. saying that content is N8N class. I'm just asking to create a. So let's see whether it has created or not. It says it is executed. Let's go here and then see. This has created a task. A mm, it blocked me a calendar from 11 to 12 saying that N8N. And then you can ask, hey, can you send me can you send block the calendar between two persons? It can do that. So, and then I can ask, hey, can you fetch, let's create two more events and then we'll fetch the things as well. Lunch, research. I'm just giving some examples, okay? I'm just creating some random events. So here I'm asking, can you fetch all the events that are there today? So if I go and see the output, so here we go. It is saying that today is November 1st. It is saying at 10 o'clock there is this class going on. 11 to 12 it is saying N8N. Third it is saying 2 to 3 it is research. 4 it is saying, it is kind of giving me what are there here. Okay. So yeah, I mean, like this, I had just shown you two workflows, but you can create as many as workflows you want. You can say a customer order workflow where whenever a new this, so whenever a new workflow comes, let's say here I have customer information. So whenever a new order comes, what it does is that it automatically triggers. So let me this Actium. Let me go here and then let me add one record. 1110 name as Cola. What he ordered Mike. How many quantity is one? He paid around $200. He ordered 2025 November 1st, and then it is new. Then I'm saying enter. So let's see what's happened, whether this is executed or not. So if you see, this is automatically executed. So we are not triggering this agent, right? This agent is automatically triggered because so we have a Google Sheet trigger, right? So whenever a new event is added or whenever a new record is added to this sheet, this agent will automatically trigger because we are using Google Sheet trigger. So this Google Sheet trigger, what it is doing is it is kind of sending the message to my Gmail asking that, hey, a new event with order 110, which was ordered by Cola, has been sent. And then it is asking, can you prepare a new order has been placed? So what you can do is you can start shipping that product. You can take that product. So that is what it is saying. So you can not only this, I mean, this is just one example. So you can create your own agents where it can do tasks for you, where you can create a personal agent, where you can simply say, hey, can you write me a code for this, or can you uh, go switch between tabs and then do that. So there are so many triggers, right? So you can have a Telegram trigger as well. So if you see here, Here we are using Telegram trigger, where in Telegram, if you send any message, that will automatically trigger our agent. So by this, you can create as many agents as you can, and then you can make your life easier. But from personal standpoint and from professional standpoints as well, for small startups, you can create these agents and then you can sell these agents as well. Okay, with that, guys, any questions you can ask? I'm very happy to answer all your questions, guys, for just 5 minutes before the next class starts. Can the output be modified to chat or donate for more better presentation instead of fetching the data and text? Can it order Uber Eats? Yes, we can. So yeah, we can create an agent that connects to Uber Eats. Now here I'm connecting to Gmail tools, right? Similarly, we can connect to Uber Eats or you can connect to Zomato, Swiggy, anything, and then you can say, hey, can you place me an Amazon order? It can does that. Can you place me so and so from restaurant so and so item? It can does for us. Can you show how to integrate Google Sheet with workflow or email? Yeah, I can do that. What are these app triggers? Yeah, it can be Instacart, anything instead of Excel. Yes, yes, we can do that. We know the simple thing is we are kind of doing that integration, right? Integration is very, very important. So what? So if we come here, so we have that integration, right? So how are we connecting our agent? So here we have an email node, right? So how are we connecting the email node with these tools? So this is so if you see, this is entirely an agent, guys. So if you see, this is an email agent where it has connected to large language model, and then it has also connected to tool. So if you see here, we have connected to email tool. So here I am kind of connecting to my email tool. So how am I connecting is with the help of auth token. So if you click on edit button, so what you can do is you need to have client ID and then the secret key of Gmail. Then only I can connect to Gmail tool. Similarly, here instead of this Gmail tool, you need to have Uber or Instacart. You need to give these details so that then only it can go to your Instacart and then it can order for you. You can connect to Zira tool. You can connect it to Splunk tool to fetch all the logs, to fetch all the Jira tickets. So yeah, I mean, to do all these things, we will have that client ID and then client secret, right? Where we get this client ID, client secret is from with the from Google Cloud. So here from Google Cloud, you will have something like you have to come to Google Cloud, and then you need to have something like API and services. Under this API and services, you need to come to library and then search for Gmail. If you want to connect to Gmail, you need to come here and then you need to click on enable so that this Gmail API is enabled. Later, after enabling this, you need to come here. You need to create a new credential, click on new credential, download it so that a client ID and then client session are created. So once after creating the client ID and client session, you need to add this here so that that integration happens. Now it is kind of connecting to your Gmail. So how this agent is connecting to my Gmail is because I am providing here in the tool, I am providing my OAuth token, which means my client ID and my client session. How can I get my client ID and client session is with the help of Google Cloud, where you need to go to API services in the Google Cloud, and then you need to create OAuth token here itself. Are we connecting to paid LLMs? Yes, we are connecting to paid LLMs, but we can connect also to Olama. It's free. Can we access any application? Yes. Right now, we have access to hundreds and hundreds of applications, guys. Yes, we can connect to most of the tools. Yes. And we create agents. Yes, that is called, there is two terms called AI agent and agentic AI. Okay. AI agent is nothing but a single agent which is doing a single task. But agentic AI is where you have multiple agents. They are doing multiple tasks, or let's say if there is a bigger thing, you can have multiple agents where each agent is responsible for one thing. Yes, that is called agentic AI or multi agents. You can create multiple agents as well. What is the difference between creating an agent this way through N8N, that is connecting to Gmail, Google Spreadsheet, and having MCP servers which are connected to tools? We send instructions to MCP server via MCP client and then get the same output. Yes, that is unified where Rajiv. See here, uh, just let me share my screen one more time. So what are we trying to do here is that to just connect to Gmail, sorry, email agent itself to just do one task like automating email itself. I'm kind of using six uh, tools, right? So if you see, send email is one tool, email reply, these are different tools, right? For one tool itself, there are around seven tools. So, and then let's say if we have Google calendar tools that are also added here. If there are other tools, every other tools are also added here. So this becomes very clumsy, right? And then let's say tomorrow there was a change in send email contract, then that is very hard to handle this request. We need to change in the tool creation itself, we need to change some parameters, right? Instead, what this MCP server does is that this MCP servers, so we kind of maintain all these tools in the MCP server, and then we are kind of having agent to connect to this MCP server so that I'm not bothered about this integration now. Okay, so I'm only bothered about this integration, MCP integration. So that is unified way. Uh, the drawback of having MCP, sorry, drawback of having this is here we are making M by N connections where they are only having M plus N connections whenever you are using MCP servers. How agent communicates with other. Oh yeah. So there are so many agent to agent communication tools, guys. There are some protocols like A to A. We can use A to A and then we can connect to other agents as well. What is Gen AI? Gen AI is generative AI where you can build applications with the help of language models, guys, large language models. Can I order agent to search something in GPT, Gemini, if it how it works? Yes, we can inbuilt, we can create order something with GPT as well. The GPT guys, OpenAI guys, come up with some tool called Operator, where if you say, hey, if you go there itself and ask, hey, can you order me something in Amazon, it does things for you. One is that is called predefined way, but you can also create with the help of GPT. So here in our workflows, we are using GPT as well. With the help of Gen AI, we create agents. Not Gen AI can create agents. With the help of Gen AI is agents are part of Gen AI. Yes, using Gen AI, N8N, we can create agentic. Can we create agentic application, agentic AI tools? So I mean, N8N or LangChain or LangGraph or Crew AI, these are agentic AI, not tools, guys. So they are not used for creating tools. They are used for creating agents. So if there are predefined tools, you can integrate that. So you can create tools as well. But these tools' main purpose is creating multi-agentic application. N8N abbreviation, I am not sure, but let me check. Node and automation. So yeah, it says it doesn't have any abbreviation as such. It says node emission. Yeah, if I want to give you, it is saying node emission. How long it will take to learn all this? Is it good to learn nowadays? Yes, it will take around 2 to 3 months. You can learn all these things. Yeah, that is the future. So you need to definitely learn, guys. Is it more of GUI? Yes, N8N is more of GUI. Is N8N is popular tool for no code? Yes, guys. There are some other competitors for N8N, but N8N is one famous tool. Can I access? Yes. This class after the session? Yes. How much knowledge of Python is required for AI? Uh, you need at least 50% of Python knowledge. This is technology different from Crew AI, LangGraph. They are creating agents with the help of code. N8N is creating agents without no code. Someone from coding background like Java, what do you suggest? So if you are having Java background, so learn Python and then create applications, create agents with the help of Crew AI or LangGraph is the most suited way because companies write code to create agents. Yes, I'll tell you roadmap at the end of this class. Can you show how to open N8N locally? So yeah, guys. So what we can do is so you can come to Docker desktop. So once after coming to Docker desktop, there is something called Docker Hub. Inside this Docker Hub, we have something called N8N. So search for N8N. So and then you'll see something called N8N IO. You can click on this. So because I have installed it, you will not see install button, but you can say pull and then you can run. So if you run in the containers, you are seeing you will be obviously seeing a green color button here, and then inside it you'll see this application is running now under local host 5678, and then if you click on this, obviously it will route to this page, guys. Yes, we can create agents for algo trading as well. There are so many agents in algo trading. Please search for the templates. Demand for no code tools is this is more you can think of a freelancer, and then you need to create a nice AI agent, and then you need to market and then sell it. You need to think like if you no code tools are majorly used for building tools for small businesses, then you can sell these agents for that small businesses. But from an enterprise IT standpoints, they are creating agents with the help of code only. Course starting from 11 includes coding. Yes. Yes, we code with LLMs, MCPs. Yes, we do everything, Shilpa. No, I mean Bolt, Lovable, all these are the tools. They are different from N8N. They are not same. I mean, there are so many questions. I'll take remaining questions at the end of this class. Aprup, I think, sir, we can continue. I will take the questions at the end of this class. What do you say?
Yeah, sure, Shekhar.
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So hello everyone. So thank you for joining us today, and it was a great session by Shekhar. And I'll be showing you about Notion AI, which is a no-code tool. So I will explain you how it can use or it can help you transform the way you approach project management, product management, or business analysis. So if you are working on a research projects or if you are planning any events or making action items from your meetings, so you will understand exactly how to leverage this tool as your project coordination assistant. So daily we use different apps like email, calendar, notes, to-do list, and messaging apps, like probably around 6 to 7 different applications daily, right? So now imagine if there is only one application or a workspace that could not only replace most of these apps, but it also thinks about you and about your data, learn your patterns, and it also helps you make better decisions. So that's exactly where Notion AI falls in place. It can be used for planning projects, recording the meeting transcripts for daily stand up meetings, and also for webinars. And if you're in the agile process for the sprint retrospectives, you can use this Notion AI for recording the meeting sessions and make the action items and many other kinds of web-based meetings also. So basically it documents the meeting transcripts with an audio option and saves the text for making better decisions more effectively. So let me start by saying what exactly this tool is. It is not just a chatbot. It is not a simple Q&A tool. So the real definition is it is an intelligent workspace that lives inside your data. So it learns from your specific information and it also provides the assistance based on your work patterns. So let's just think of it like having multiple AI capabilities in one place where it creates databases, generates documents, and it also analyzes the PDF and images. So it also chat about anything using knowledge from models like GPT-4 and Claude. So basically, it was first introduced in 2022 and became fully available in 2023. And it has become one of the powerful tools for project management, business analysis, and product management. So unlike standalone AI tools like ChatGPT, Gemini, Notion AI lives inside your workspace. It understands the context of your projects you're working on, and it also can work with you or with your existing data and integrate with your team's workflow. So let's just think of it like having a project manager who never sleeps, never forget details, and can instantly reorganize information as your project evolves. So technically, it has three major capabilities. So the first capability is its intelligent project planning. So when you give Notion AI a project brief, it doesn't just create the normal to-do list, but it analyzes the scope, considers typical project phases, identifies the dependencies between your tasks, and also suggests realistic timelines based on the complexity you describe about the project. So let's say, for example, if you tell Notion AI you have a 3-week research project with a team of 4 people, it will automatically do research time and also analyzes the phases, write and edit the cycles, and it also prepares the presentation for you. And the second capability is its smart team coordination. This is where Notion AI is really good. So when compared to the other tools, so you can tell it about your team member strengths, availability, and preferences, and it will suggest task assignments accordingly. And the third major capability is intelligent documentation. So as the project progress, Notion AI can convert the messy meeting notes into clear action items, and also it transforms the scattered updates into professional progress reports, and also it maintains a research and a searchable knowledge base of your project's evolution. So we can have a doubt like how Notion AI is different from ChatGPT or other AI tools. So Notion AI differs from tools like ChatGPT and Gemini and others by integrating within the Notion workspace. So it basically allows you or the users to generate summaries and checklists and timelines, also user stories and the task automation directly inside your project documentations. So whereas like ChatGPT or Gemini, it's just like for the general use, general purpose AI chatbot, which always have open-ended conversations. But I would say Notion AI is context-based within your workspace and also gives you the structured collaborative documents while compared to the other AI tools. So I'll just show you how you can record the meeting transcripts, and I'll show you one small project, how you can use this Notion AI to plan and also create the scope of the project and create the status report. So let me quickly walk you through on the small project. I'll show you the Notion AI tool. Just a second. So here you can see the Notion AI tool, which is installed on my PC. So you can use it on the web browser as well. But if you install it on your PC, it will be very easy for you to execute the projects. So this is just the interface of the Notion AI, where you have different options. You have different templates that you can use for your project. And also you have the major thing in the Notion AI is its AI capability. Here you can see the different options like AI meeting notes. You can create the database from scratch. Just like how you create a Google form, you can also create forms using this Notion AI. And we have so many templates to use. I'll show you how you can use these templates in your project. And we have different options like we can create the tables, lists, timelines, calendars, and you can also integrate so many tools with the Notion AI. Like you can integrate Gmail, you can integrate Jira, and all other tools. I'll show you how you can integrate them and use their capability here. So let me show you how you can, first let me show you how you can just capture the meeting notes. I'll just show you one YouTube video where it automatically start capturing the transcripts of that particular video. Let me start the meeting notes, AI meeting notes. You can start the transcribing. Now you can see it starts transcribing the meeting notes and give you the summary about the video. This is the transcript where it is being generated from the video, and it given you the action items or the summary about that particular video. So just like this, you can use this for meetings in Zoom, Teams, or Google Meet, or if you're watching any other videos online, or if you're in-person meeting, you can just turn this on and start recording it. Once the meetings or the video is done, it will automatically generate the complete text or transcript of that particular meeting. So this is one of the capability where you can use it in your projects. And I'll show you how you can use the templates in your projects. And I will show you end-to-end a small project from the planning phase to till the end of or the closure of the project. So let me create the new page here. So I'm just doing the small project on what do you like Project Atlas, which is agentic task and logic automation systems for a company. So let me show you how you can draft the project plan. How you can include the scope of the project, and how you can break down the project into a work breakdown structure. Let me show you how you can do that. So before that, let me tell you, like in a high level, as we all know that we have 5 phases in project management or project planning. So the first phase is the initiation, which means like defining the project. And the second phase is planning, which means the creating the detailed roadmap. And the third phase is doing the actual work, which is called as execution. And also in the fourth phase, we have the monitoring and controlling, where we measure the progress against the plan and make the adjustments if required. And the last phase is closing off or handing it off to the client, uh, the project. So I'll quickly show you how we can do this by using this tool. So let's just name this project as Project Atlas. Which is nothing but agentic task and logic automation system. You can add the cover page for your project. You can change it here. You can have some of the templates here. Let's say we can add AI. As we all know, the first one or the first phase of the project is the initiation by creating the project charter. So this is the first phase that we are going to create. So I'm giving the prompt as draft a project charter for developing an AI agent system for a company to automate its workflow across sales, finance, and operations, and include the business case, high level goals, and success metrics, and also telling it to include the key stakeholders and the budget of 250,000 with a timeline of 16 weeks. So let me show you how it can generate by using this its AI capability. You can give your the project team names or team members names so that it can include in the project charter and then generate the output. You can see it has been it is creating the project charter with the project overview and the business case and the project goals. You can edit this according to your project requirements, or if you are good with the output, you can just keep it as it is. So the key stakeholders, it is being included with the budget and the timeline and the scope. So if you want to make changes, you can make changes here, or you can just accept the output that is being generated. And the second phase, we can describe the scope of the project. So we are describing the scope of the project here with the prompt. I'm saying, so let me show you the prompt. So I'm telling, like, based on the project charter, define this project scope and create a list of in-scope deliverables and a separate list of out-of-scope items to prevent misunderstandings later. So I'm asking it to show the result and explain right from the beginning to the end about the scope. And also I'm asking it to generate out-of-scope list of items to avoid the scope creep in the project. So let me generate this one. You can see the scope of project with the in-scope list of items that we are required to deliver. And you can see all the required elements have been created with the out-of-scope items as well. So basically, it also gives you the limitations about this, the project and the assumptions with the acceptance criteria. And also, let me show you how you can create the flow chart using this Notion AI easily based on your project requirements. So I'm asking it to generate a simple flow chart for the AI agent development work package, showing the process from defining the agent behavior, building the LLM connectors, create decision logic, and also to implement memory and learning. So let me show you how it quickly creates the flowchart. And you can also copy that flowchart picture or the code, and you can just paste it anywhere you want. So it quickly generates the flowchart according to your project requirements, and you can just copy and paste this image, or you can just copy the code that is being generated, and you can select the options that it provides here. So once the project flowchart is done, you can just ask it to generate the WBS, which is nothing but the work breakdown structure about the project that you are working on. It also comes in the planning phase. So I'm just quickly asking it to generate the WBS. Let me show you how it does. So usually for creating the WBS, it takes so much time or so many days just to break down the work packages or assign the tasks. So in the MS project, it would take so much time, but here you can just create by using this AI tool, you can just create the WBS within minutes and make adjustment according to your project requirements. So here, I'm asking it to generate the WBS for this particular AI agent or agent AI creation project and break down the major phases like discovery, architecture, design, development, and also for integration, testing, training, and deployment into smaller and manageable work packages. Let me show you how it does visually, and you can copy that particular WBS and paste it into your Jira tool or MS project. So if you want to make any changes in this WBS, you can just give the text to the AI inbox so that it will make adjustment according to your requirements. Let me show you how it visually creates the WBS here. So it generates in each phase, and then you can just modify it accordingly. Once it is done, let me show you how it can be displayed. So here you can see the breakdown or the work breakdown structure of our particular agentic AI project. You can just copy that code and you can just import that file in MS project and assign the task or make changes over there. And from the initiation to discovery and the development testing phase and everything is being created with this particular use case. You can just copy the code or you can just copy um, the type of file you want and just export it wherever you want exactly. You can just convert this to the flowchart or just copy the code. So once the WBS is done, let's just go ahead and create uh, the user stories of our project. So I'm asking you to provide 3 key user stories for the project from perspective of a sales executive and also for the finance manager and an operations lead. So let me produce the user stories. So once the user stories is being created, you can just you can integrate the Jira tool with Notion AI and you can start exporting this information to Jira, or you can just assign the task here itself. And let me show you how you can do that. So once the information is good, you can see the user stories that is being generated with the sales executive, finance manager, and also for the operations lead. And once it is done, you can just create the Gantt chart, which means like it's tracking the progress of the project. So let me show you how we can do that. So I'm asking it to take the WPS packages and then create a high-level project schedule for a 16-week timeline. List out the main task and also the duration and key dependencies. So let me show you how we can create the chart about the schedule and the progress. So once the information is done, just like how we did visually, so you can also ask it to create the visual Gantt chart from this information. So you can just ask it to create Gantt chart visually. Let me show you. Once if you're okay with the information, you can just ask it to split or display the Gantt charts here. You can see the progress of our particular 16-week timeline of our project Atlas, right from the initiation to the end. You can just copy that particular information and paste it over in the MS project and create the visual structure over there, or you can just use this tool for the project complete overview. So let's just assign the task to each team members and how we can use, I'll show you how we can use the templates for assigning the task, just like how you assign the task to the team members in Jira or any other tools. You can use the templates here and assign the tasks to your particular team members. Let me show you how you can do that. So I've asked, like I have an 8-person team, like Alex, who is AI ML engineer, and Jordan with the backend developing skills, and Tyler, who is the project manager, and the Morgan business analyst, and Cassie is the QA lead. Like I have different team members with a different expertise. So using the project schedule, assign the lead and support role for each major task to maximize the team strengths. So you can see the assignment for the team members is done here, and you can use this information and post it over in the uh, particular projects and tasks template and assign the tasks over there. Let me show you how you can do this. You can just copy the information, create new template. You can just download the template from here. Once you add these templates, you can just ask this tool, like whatever you copied the information from there, ask this AI bot just to assign the tasks in this particular template. So I just ask it to create a separate project and assign these tasks in template. So it will start creating the our particular project overview and start assigning the task to each team member. You can see here it started generating the task column in this particular templates, and it will start assigning the tasks to each team members. You can modify it accordingly. So just like how you do in the Jira, you can just use this board or weekly team report, or you can just select this board and start dragging the information from start to the progress and then done. The major thing how you can collaborate with your team members is that you have the share option here. You can just type in your or add your team members to this particular template or particular page and start assigning the task to them. You can see all the tasks that is being generated in our project is created, and the particular template has been created in this particular project page. So once the project assignment is done, let's just quickly go to the next step. So the next step is the risk and quality management of our project. So let's go to our project page. So let me quickly create the project risk and quality management template here. So I'm just asking it to identify the top 5 project risk for this agentic AI creation. And for each risk, suggest a mitigation strategy. Also define 3 quality acceptance criteria that must be met for the project to be considered complete. So let's just ask it to create. So it started generating the risk 1 AI agent performance below expectations, which is the major risk for us while automating AI agent in our company. And the second risk would be the integration complexity with legacy systems. And also the inadequate change management and user adoption is the major risk while doing this project. So I'm asking to create the particular risk factors. You can also ask different scenarios and also different acceptance criteria and make changes according to it. So once the risk mitigation and the plan and everything is done, next let's go to managing the communication. How do you assign the tasks to your team members? And you can also have an option to integrate Zoom with Notion AI. Once the Zoom or team is being integrated with Notion AI, you can start meeting with your team members and start uh, capturing the meeting notes. Just like how I have showed earlier, I'll show you how you can do the action items and also create the issues that need follow up from the meetings. Let me show you with the messy meeting notes that is being produced after the meeting. So this is the messy meeting notes that is being produced. So you can just ask it to create the action items out of it. So technically you're giving let me give it again. So now I'm asking it to convert this meeting notes into action items, and also asking it to give the key decisions made action items with owners and deadlines and issues that need follow-up and agenda items for the next meetings. You can generate it and share it with your team members in this particular page. So you can see the key decision or the action items is being generated with the issues that is required with the follow-up and the next meeting agenda. So the last 2 aspects that we have for now is creating the status reports and dashboards. So I'm just asking it to create the reports so that you can share it with your manager or team members to show them where we are exactly in the project status. So I'm asking it to generate the report for week 8 of our agentic AI creation project, and also include the major milestones like LLM architecture finalized data pipelines established, and asking it to create the current work status and the upcoming deadlines. So once the report is being generated, you can just use the status report template for creating it visually. Let me show you how you can do that in the marketplace templates. So this is the progress report that is being generated. Let me show you how you can put it in the template and create it visually. So once the template is being downloaded, you can just paste this information here and insert this particular information into the template. Let's say insert this information into this particular template. So you can see this particular report is being integrated into this particular template, and you can create or modify this template according to your requirement. So I just want to create it visually. So I'm just asking it to create visually. So now you can see that the visualization is done for this particular template about your project. Once it is being generated, you can just share this particular project or template with your manager or your team members who you want, just to see the progress of your particular project. You can still see that it is being generated here. So the next and the final phase would be the project closure. So once the project closure is done, I'll show you the templates and the marketplaces and how you can integrate GitHub, Slack, Jira, and everything into this particular tool. And you don't need to have to visit that particular Jira or Slack separately. You can use it from this Notion AI itself. Meanwhile, let's just create the project closure. So I'll show you how we can generate the project closure report. So the final step would be the project closeout report. So we are just closing the project. This is just the high level overview that is being showed to you, but you can just always make the modifications. You can just use the templates and insert it to your project, and you can assign the task to your team members in the real-time projects too. So the project closure is done. You can see everything is included here with all the challenges encountered and also the recommendations for future projects. So like this is just the high level we have created right from the planning to the closing stage, and how we can use this particular agent to create the scope, WBS, the risk and mitigation plans, and also the closure of the project. And let me show you some of the key factors or key integrations that you can do with this particular app. So the major advantage is like you can integrate your other working tools into this particular application. And also you can start pulling out the information from not switching to the other apps. So for example, you can see the connections here. Let me show you. So these are the connections that you can integrate. So I've just integrated my Gmail to this. So you can integrate GitHub, Gmail, Calendar, Jira, Google Drive, Microsoft Teams, Slack, and you don't, once you integrate, you don't need to open this particular app separately. You can just pull out the information and make changes from here. For just a small example, I have included my email here. So I'll just show you without visiting my particular email account. I'm just pulling out the information here. You can just select the option as Notion Mail, and you can ask, like, for example, what job opportunity emails have I received today? So it started generating the information, and it will pull out the information from my particular email and gives whatever the job opportunity mails have received. So today I have not received anything, but if there are any particular job opportunities, you can just see here. So these are some of the uh, job opportunity mails that I have received over the several days, in the 5 days ago, 8 days ago, and 2 months. If you receive anything today, you can just, it will pop out the information here. So let's just give one more example. So like, what promotional email have I received today? So I have received some of the promotional videos from different applications or different apps where I've been getting from the Uber Eats or any other particular offers. So we can just open that particular mail here, and just once you integrate your Gmail, you can just reply to that particular email from here as well. So it's very easy just to integrate the other apps. Just once you have all the information ready, you can just integrate GitHub. You can make the code changes or just copy the code snippets here. Or if you integrate Gmail, you can open the Gmail here and also different apps in this particular Notion AI application. So we have the calendar and the mail in at the top, at the bottom, in the left side. You can see all the integrations. So you can do the changes and make changes without visiting the other apps particularly. So let me close just by showing what are the templates available, which can be used for your particular scenarios. So we have so many templates here, and you can also create one particular template, and you can just post it here so that other people can also use your template for their projects. So we have so many templates ready for marketing, project management, business finance, website creations, and everything. So you can just use these templates for just download it and add it to your particular project and use it. So you can just ask this agent to create your schedule for today. Create my schedule for today from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. So it will start generating it, and you can just post it in one particular page. You can just download this Notion AI application into your mobile as well and start editing the information or using it from your mobile as well. So these are the major uses. So recently I've used for TechX one of the project and from end to end. So you can like integrate it with your particular college projects, or even some of the organizations started uh, adopting this one particular Notion AI application. And also ClickUp AI is one of the major factors that is playing key role in project management after Jira and everything. So because of their particular AI assistants, they have become popular in the recent times. So if you have any questions, just feel free to raise your hands or post them in the chat. So we are here to answer your questions. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you, Apurv. Yeah, I know we are spending, this tool, this is second time and with different approach and all. Yeah, if you are interested, please try to fill the enrollment form from the chatbot Indraza is pinging. If you have any questions specific to course or anything, please raise your hand. We will unmute one by one and we'll try to answer your questions. I know there are many old students join. If you are new to this boot camp and if you have any specific questions to specific to course plan or job assistance or marketing, anything related to your generative AI, please try to raise your hand and ask your questions. Or maybe you can chat in the chat group. We have any specific questions.
Yeah, I
So
think
we'll
there
try
are some of the questions. I'll
yeah,
just
please try
answer
to
them
answer.
quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Sandhya is asking, like, can we copy and paste the YouTube video link and get summary? Basically, we need the transcription. So just to make the summary out of it. So at least video transcription is required for the summary, Vinod. That's Srinivas is asking still, do we need to use MS Project while using Notion AI? It doesn't matter, like if you are using Notion AI, so it is not required to use MS Project. But if you want to make changes to your previous projects, you can just use it. Otherwise, you can just proceed with Notion AI completely. So, and also Vinod is asking, can a requirements list from Excel be translated to user stories with Notion AI? Yeah, we can do that, Vinod. From the Excel, we can just copy and paste and ask it to generate the user stories in that particular Notion page. And Kotesh is asking if suppose we want to use for my project, how to use means get less. Yeah, we have different plans. Like we have a free trial business version and enterprise version. So based on your particular requirement, you can just request the license. There are different plans for the Notion. Like for the business, I think it should be around $20, and the enterprise they have not mentioned, but you can just talk with their support team and integrate it to your project requirements. So Sandhya is asking, can you show the option of integration once again? So yeah, Sandhya, so let me show you. So in the settings, you can go to the connections. You can have the options like explore, and you can connect it here. So GitHub, Gmail, and everything. So once you click on this one, it will redirect to GitHub for the connection. You can also have the guide step by step just to how to integrate with them with the Notion AI.
Yeah, Siva, about the course fee and course agenda. So ping me offline. I gave you my number so that we can discuss one-to-one call in detail. Yeah, there are questions on base 44, lovable, and bold. So that topic will be covered tomorrow. Tomorrow, the first session is based with bold, website creation and blogs creation using bold.new and lovable tools. And the second session, second 1 hour, it will be end-to-end chatbot creation using Google Vertex AI component. That's another important concept. It's a no-code tool. Very important for interview purpose. So you can join. Second session 10:30 to 11:30 is the bold.new session. 11:30 to 12:30 we have a session by Meghana on Google Vertex AI end-to-end chatbot design and creation. So try to join tomorrow class as well. Suresh, maybe I would have answered your question. Prabhakar Rao, if you have multiple application teams part of the program, will this identify the dependencies while arriving at the plan with dependencies across the multiple application teams? Apurva, I
No,
think you can
can
just like access from Q&A, and there is a Q&A. Click on Q&A and see the question.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, how safe and secure is the data that we enter in these AI tools? It depends, like based on the license you take from their particular tool, that can be secured with your information. So as long as like the information is secured with their particular license tool, it's not risky thing. So some of the enterprises or startups, they have already started using this particular tool. So they have not encountered any data issues till now. So I think this should be safe for using for your particular information.
Any other questions related to N8N or anything? I'm available. You can ask in chat or you can unmute yourself and ask us. I have answered almost all your questions, but if you have any questions, please feel free to bring up.
Yeah. I see many are from old batch students. So yeah, if you don't have any questions, I think Raman Kishore, can you ping me offline, Kishore? I will help you about your question. Let me give my number. Yeah, Sai pinged my number in the chat, Raman. You can just ping me offline. I will share you all the details about the recordings, course plan, cost, everything. Will help you on that. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, there are many people are pinging me about the recordings. So as I told you, as I promised, so everything will be uploaded under YouTube, but it will take 1 or 2 days. If you want to listen immediately, just ping me offline hi message. Today evening, I will share the links, separate links to everyone. Whoever it pings to me, I will give this link to, individually. Yeah, just like ping me hi message to me so that I can give you this link separately. Because it takes 2-3 hours to process in Zoom Cloud. And once it's completes, then I will share to everyone. Even about the course plan or any queries, you can ping me offline. I will try to help you one-to-one Zoom meeting or anything related information, docs, recordings. So everything I will share in WhatsApp chat. Yeah, ping me hi message. That is enough. Or you can complete this enrollment form. The one Indraja pinged. You can. Yeah, thank you guys. I think many people are pinging. But yeah, definitely I will share the link today evening. Yeah, tomorrow same time we have two sessions. One is on bold.new, another one is on Google Vertex AI. Please join on time. Yeah, there is a link posted by Indraja. So that link explains you how we execute this course plan and what kind of projects we teach. So it will be there everything in that recording. If you want, you can try to save it your locally and try to listen. Yeah, new batch starts from November 15. And there are a few people are pinging. November 15th, new batch starts. Yeah, session is over for today. If you want, you can drop off. If you have any questions, you can ping us and we will try to answer. Yeah, Sunil, I know you are already enrolled. We'll help you on the next steps. Thank you. Tomorrow it will be maybe because of due to daylight savings. Is it showing like a early? Sorry, I think, but daylight starts tomorrow late night here, November 3rd, 3 a.m. right? So it starts as usual classes, 10:30 a.m. EST in USA and 8 p.m. IST in India. Yeah, Akila will upload in the YouTube. If you want, immediately you can ping me hi message to me, my USA number, so that we can send you separately to you. New batch starts from November 15th. Yes. Okay, so Lakshana, yeah, but I see it's a November 3rd, 2 a.m. daylight. Because this boot camp is scheduled 1 month before, but I have to check tomorrow timing. If there are any changes, we'll inform through Zoom invite. Yeah, but try to see the same link and join. We'll try to communicate today night, everyone, whoever is. Yeah, Uttam Kumar, try to ping me offline if you don't mind. That's my USC number is in that on top of your chart, ending with 6312. Just ping me. I will help you on the complete details with you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, we know they will add you to the group once you confirm your enrollment. Pavani, I think you can talk. I see you raise your hand. Pavani ji, you can talk. I see your raise your hand. Maybe you're. Can you unmute?
Oh,
Or
sorry,
you
I
can.
was mute.
Yeah.
Basically, I was trying to find your number here to see like where to ask to share the link for today's recording.
Okay, that is fine. My number is in the same chart. It's +1 470 861 6312. So that I can just ping me hi to my WhatsApp. I will send you the link, recorded
Sure.
link. Yeah, thank you, Pawni. Yeah, if there are no questions, I think you are now feel free to exit from the class. Thank you so much for today. If there are questions or anything, you can stay back and raise your hand or chat. Yeah. Whoever is pinging me, I am getting your messages. I will reply by today evening with the link. Hey, hi. Hi, Kumari. Yeah, thank you, Apurup and Shaker Master for today's detailed session. You both can drop off. I will handle for some more time, 5-10 minutes. Yeah, I think students, if you don't have any questions, please feel free to drop off. Thank you. Want to
Yeah, sure.
stop the
Thank you.